everybody, welcome back to 947 Works. So I'm just letting you guys know that the 1942 Harley Davidson WLC 45 Flathead is being given away. So I'm doing a little giveaway on this bike. It's going to be $50 to enter. So for $50 you could win this 1942 Harley Davidson Flathead WLC 45 race bike. If you guys hadn't seen the videos before about this bike, I raced it at Trog in December of last year, and it did okay. But since then, I have fully disassembled the top end. I put brand new cylinders. They're NOS cylinders and pistons. Fresh cylinders, pistons, wrist pin bushings, wrist pins, fresh valve springs, all base gaskets, head gasket. I did the copper gaskets on the head gasket and torqued it all down. Did intake, the new intake copper O-rings as well. So it's firing on both cylinders. If you guys watched the Trog video, it wasn't running on both cylinders for a few times here and there, and I might have explained why. But basically it just needed a full top end, and I did that. So it's running real good now, and this is it. This is the 45 Trog bike, and you could win it for $50. So I'll have all the information on how to enter the giveaway in the description below. It's also on our Instagram at 947works. If you want to email me, and I can send you all the information there. The email is 947works@gmail.com. The ways that you can enter is through PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, and I think that's it. But if you need to know that information and you can't see it in the description below, just give me an email, shoot me an email. I'll describe it all to you. And I'm doing a little special here now where if you buy 2 tickets, you get the third for $25. Yeah, I think we've sold about 126 tickets so far out of 320. So there's quite a few left. Giveaways like this one really help the shop keep going. Basically, in the future, I'm gonna be doing more of these giveaways, more bikes for sale that I'm gonna basically just be building for myself and then selling to fund the shop, to keep it going. This is my full-time gig, if you guys don't know that, and any cent helps. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about the YouTube content being on pause for a little while. We all moved, we all figured out our situations, and we're all situated now, so we're back. Yeah, let's continue on to the Blues video. Take care. Sick. All right, y'all. Welcome back to 947 Works. This is Blue's new garage. He's currently building a Shovelhead, and he's going to be using this sweet-ass front end. There he is now. Let's go outside and talk to him. We hope you've all been good. Blue!
Well, hello there.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's been a while.
Been quite a while.
It's been quite some time, and Blue's building another bike. I just showed them your motor and your front end, yeah.
Stupid money.
I know, stupid money. So what are you doing here? You want to explain it to us?
Yeah, I'm molding my frame, the raffle frame. This is the double raffle bike.
So nobody really knows, unless you're following us on Instagram. Nobody knows on YouTube what's been going on.
No, we've been in a
hiatus.
A dramatic hiatus.
We'll go into it more in the next video, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe at the end of this video.
We should do it at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been away. Now we're back.
Mental health 6 months.
It's been dramatic. You guys will hear about it later.
Tell us about this frame, dude.
This is a Sam Raps frame. It's a single down tube frame. It has knucklehead axle plates. It's got a crossover tube for mechanical drum. I won it in a raffle. And I've been sitting on it. I think that was like the last year when I won it, right?
Was it?
I want to say it was last year.
There's no way. It had to have been this year. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But is it up and out or what?
No up, no out. 30 degrees of rake.
Sick. You're doing a little mold job on it right now.
Yeah, don't get too close.
It looks good. I mean, what do you mean? What, is this your first time?
This is my first time molding a frame. I've like done tanks and stuff, but
I mean, for your first time, it looks fucking good, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I honestly was like, I want to mold it, and then I started, and I instantly was like, oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. But now that I'm this far into it, I'm actually pretty glad I did this because it'll look cool, especially once it's like
painted.
Yeah. So I guess I should talk about what this thing is, huh?
Yeah.
So I won 2 raffles in the past 6 months.
Okay, hold on. So this guy has won 2 raffles in the past 6 months. I've entered a handful of them, not the same ones, but we've always said that living in the Sunset District that you're gonna win a raffle, right?
Oh yeah, Stefan told me that. He was like, if you live in the Sunset long enough, you'll win a raffle. And I was like, and I thought about it, and I was like, Sean's won 2, Stefan won a couple, Gary's won a few. Everyone that's lived here.
Alan has won 1.
Alan won 1.
You won 2.
I won 2.
I've been in the Sunset 9 years, and I just moved out, and I entered 2 raffles hoping that I would win before I left, and I haven't won yet. What the hell? Gotta pay to play, I guess.
To be fair, I enter probably 2 raffles a month at least.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
It's a problem.
But I guess I should say I'm actually doing a raffle myself.
Oh yeah, you're doing a raffle.
First raffle, we're doing our first raffle.
Maybe I'll win that one.
Blue's done a few at this point, but I'm doing my first one. It's the 1942 Flathead Trog Racer. Maybe I'll put a little bit of video of it at the end or somewhere in this video. So if you want to win my 45 Flathead, go enter. It's only $50 to enter, and I would like it gone.
Yeah.
There's 320 tickets. I think about right now we're at 115 have been sold. So you've got some room. If you want to enter, you can buy as many as you want.
As many as you want. It's a good bike. I entered because I wanted.
It's a good bike, yeah. Yeah.
So
you can PayPal me. I guess I'll put that later.
If I win it, I won't take it. How's that? If by some divine miracle you pull my number, it's the.
What are you gonna do with it?
Nothing. Pull a second number.
So there you go. We're doing a raffle. Go enter to win. But for now, I mean, this is Blue's bike.
This is it. Yeah. So I won another raffle a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. Whatever. I won a second raffle. I sold the bike promptly, and then I bought.
You didn't even see it.
No, I know. It went straight to the broker. Yeah, long story short, I have a titled drivetrain for this, cone shovel, ratchet top, Hap Jones tank, Wassel fender, that Alley Chopper's front end, which is sick. I'm stoked on that.
I kind of showed the front end a little bit.
That's okay. It's a 33 with like Barney style lowers, chrome, super probably the nicest part.
Let's go look at it.
On this bike. Wow, I always do that.
That door always trips me out.
Yeah.
So this is your new workspace, huh?
This is it. This is the new spot.
So I guess we should explain, we don't live together anymore.
No, not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. We're still best friends.
Yeah, I moved in with my girlfriend.
Yeah, and now he has this whole setup right here. Which, you know, if I had a girlfriend and she wanted to move into this place, I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, it was non-negotiable for me. I needed to have a space to work on this stuff. I need a lift still, but I've only been here for a month, so baby steps.
Baby
steps. The fact that I'm this setup is a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the front end. Bad boy lowers. I'm gonna put stock tubes in it to bring it down to stock length. That's my motor.
Not crispy, but shiny.
It is super shiny. Ratchet top.
Look at this cover.
Oh,
You've been saving these parts for a while, huh?
I've just been collecting slowly.
So if you guys don't recognize, this is the gas tank that used to be on my panhead. I never thought I would get rid of any of my Hap Jones tanks, but I only sell things to Blue.
Yeah, basically, and I always know when to get them.
Yeah, yeah.
Right when rents due.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have most of the stuff here for it. Mid controls.
These mid controls are sick, dude.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Some dude on Instagram was telling him. I don't know what bars.
You're using this pedal?
Yeah. I don't know who makes this pedal. I don't think it's a Lee one. Instagram. But yeah, I've just been putting stuff in a pile. I have my wheels too.
This is the coolest part. It's a double ribbed fender.
I might not use that though.
I might end up taking it off his hands.
We'll probably. I hope you trade me, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see.
19 star hub.
Rear wheel.
Rear 21 front. I have a 16 too, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to do 1921.
Do you want to talk about the dilemma that we just talked about last night that you kind of...
Yeah, I'm off of it now. So I have this 16-inch high shoulder wheel, which find another one. Tell me if you have one, I'll buy it. But no one. Those are super hard to find. They only came on ironheads for a couple years, and I ended up with one. I've always wanted one. Then I wanted to run 16 rear, 19 front.
High shoulder on the front.
High shoulder front, but I would have to relace a bunch of wheels to do it, and I probably will for 2.0 of this bike just because I know I'm like stir crazy and I don't leave shit alone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep that. I'll probably buy another hub and relace or like lace a second set of wheels. But I have this 19 already. It's ready to go. It's true. It's straight. My homie Justin traded me for something.
The high shoulder 18 ironhead rear.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We traded wheels, and I got this from him, and it's super nice, and it's ready to go, and I could just put a tire on it, and I could be a roller. And I figured sometimes, like, I talked about it on my blog a little bit, but like, someone told me.
Is your blog live?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
I'll link it down below.
No. No. You just have to find it. I'm not it's not hard to find. You can find it if you're looking for it, but I'm not gonna link it here. I don't want that kind of traction. But yeah, no, like I read or like heard something that like the bikes will build themselves. And I've never found that entirely true. I feel like I'm always like curating a bike, but this bike has really built itself. Like,
yeah,
it's all just come together naturally.
That's kind of how my panhead was.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, well, I have a 19. I bought this front end and it was spaced for a spool already, and I already had the spool, and it just feels like this is all kind of like supposed to happen. So I'm like, oh well, I could fight the current and drown, or I could just like go with the flow.
So we're gonna have brother bikes.
We're gonna have twins.
Yeah.
So different, but so similar.
Yeah.
1921 upsweeps. I need upsweeps.
We're gonna make some.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because I have a bunch of like Shovelhead pipe.
Well, I think I have most of it.
Oh yeah.
I have a bunch of stuff, so.
Yeah, we can make something out of that.
I figured we would just make pipes, and then.
And then you need a black drum backing plate, which I have.
Yeah, because I actually cleaned the drum up the other night. Remember it was all like rusty in there?
Oh yeah.
But I like got in there and cleaned it, and it's pretty smooth.
Nice.
I think the threads are all good on it too.
Sick. Yeah, I have a black backing plate.
Yeah, because I don't want to run a chrome one.
I'll just trade you.
Tired.
Aren't they all?
I don't think I have anything else hiding for it that isn't on there yet.
Well, maybe before I officially leave tonight, we can mock everything up.
Maybe.
For the YouTubes.
I have a video of it, maybe. Or yeah, fuck it, we'll just do it.
I feel like I have a video of it last time I was here mocking it up, but it wasn't with this front end. I haven't seen it with this front end.
I don't really want to put it together until I put the
stock
tubes in it, because it's not going to look right. I mocked it up with the 1921 with this 6-over front end situation, and it looks stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's 30 degrees of rake, so it's like knucklehead rake. It's like your pan. I think your pan is 28 though, no?
Something like that, yeah.
But it's Shovelhead is 32, and that 32 really makes a difference as to where your wheel sits, especially with long front ends.
What is it called? The track? No.
Rake. No, it's the rake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the rake. The track is left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rake and trail.
Trail, that's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, basically because it's 30, it just kicks it straight up. So it looks like
with
a triangle.
with the super tall front end.
Rather than, like a long front end on bikes usually looks really obtuse.
Yeah.
But it looks too acute. It looks stupid.
Nice wording. I like your verbiage.
Thank you. I love math.
Sick, dude. Well, fuck yeah. It looks
I'm
good.
stoked.
You got all the right stuff. And talking about it this whole time, we've been talking about how we could easily just throw this bike together with random parts and make it a running bike. But since the beginning, since you started this build, you've been telling me that you want to do it right and you want to just get all the right stuff. And
yeah, I talked about it before, but most of the parts I have are I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah.
Everything, I've always wanted a Hap Jones, never had one. Twisted your arm until you sold it to me. Always wanted to run a mechanical drum on a bike. Finally got one of those. Always wanted one of these front ends, which is crazy. These are from Sweden, and the dude hit me up when I...
No way.
Yeah, he hit me up, and he was like, where'd you get that? And I was like, some kid in Arizona. And he was like, that's crazy. I only made a handful of 33s.
What?
And I was like,
no
damn, that's
way.
Cool. He makes 41s all day long, but he's like, I only made a handful
That's
of 33s.
Crazy.
The only other dudes I know that have one, Blackboard Al had one, or I guess he's 6 Cycle Al had one.
Yeah.
And this kid, I've never seen anyone else with a 33.
So the coolest thing about this bike is that it kind of gives me the same feeling of the last bike that you guys all loved, because you started building it in the driveway.
Yeah.
At the old house. And this one was sitting in your room as a quote unquote assembled roller, right?
Well, it was just a frame and a pile of parts.
Yeah, but it was somewhat of a roller without a front end for months. And every time you got something new, you would place it onto the frame.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I would continue, I had the frame first, and then I had
the fender.
The fender, and I would zip tie the fender to it, and then I'd had
the tank.
And I zip tied the tank to it. Yeah, it was funny because it would slowly come together. And it's sick because everything has been from friends or swap meets. And if you know me, I love swap meets. That is I'm actually not going this weekend, though.
Me either. I'm so sad.
I'm not leaving the house this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, there hasn't been anything that's So this motor and transmission, it was actually like
It's a long time coming with that motor and transmission.
Crazy. So my friend who used to live in this house, who lined us up with his house, sold me that for like a great deal. It's California titled, current registration with the plate.
And they held on to it for a long time for you.
Well, they weren't really in a rush to sell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had told them for a long time I wanted it, and then it ended up working out perfectly for everyone, where I ended up with it in the right time. And yeah, everything just kind of like fell into my lap. I got like the drum and an axle and like oil line. Got a bunch of stuff from Gary. It was right here in the Sunset, which is sick. Like, I'm trying to like not go too far out of my way for anything.
Yeah, everything's been around here from one of us, or yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The front end came from Arizona, but that was such a deal that I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
And same thing, it came up for sale and I was at work, just like scrolling at my desk, and I was like, fuck, I have the money, like. And I asked my old lady for permission. I was like, do you think I like should? And she was like, yeah, fuck it, buy it.
This is where he's at. He's asking his old lady for permission now.
Well, it wasn't cheap.
Ball and chain. The old ball and chain. What happened to you, Blue?
Grew up.
Yeah, between the last video and now you grew up, man.
Dude, you know what's funny is I was even watching some of like the LLC video, like when we were giving it away.
Yeah.
You know, talking about like, oh, I'm taking a step back, take a big, and I was like, holy shit. And me and Alexis were watching it, and she was like, well, how do you feel? Do you feel like you took a big step forward in life? And I was like,
yeah.
I think I did all right.
Yeah, totally.
I still miss that bike every day.
Yeah, I can always be built again though.
Yeah. Whatever.
I personally, I think that this bike's gonna be better.
Oh yeah, I think this is like this second version of that bike.
Basically,
kind
yeah,
of, right?
it is.
Like,
yeah, a better version of it.
Well, it's like even when I had it in that form, I was like, I think I'm gonna take it apart.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about it. I was like, I'm kind of like, it's done. I don't know what to do with this, and like, I was getting stir crazy before I got hurt. And remember, I was like, well, maybe I'll buy a wishbone frame. Anyways. And the idea was to do a hardtail version of that bike, which is going to be this.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it black, but I'm going to end up doing this bike black just because realistically, I can't see myself riding a bike that isn't black. Yeah. I really wanted to do a pastel color bike, and every time I paint something pastel colored, I'm like, that's sick. I don't want it. So I just decided that like I'm just gonna do this one black. Yeah. Mold it because I've always wanted a molded frame. Even though it's weird being like I'm building like a traditional chopper out of a tough guy bike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's got tough guy stuff. Like I guess this is like a tough front end, like tough bars, right? Yeah, but you're making it look like classy at the same time, you know. Like up sweeps. Like Hap Jones, Wassel, Fender stuff. It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be a good mix of parts.
I think so. I mean, I don't fucking care either way. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. So for you, not you.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is a little update of what's been going on. We'll talk more about it later, but and hopefully the next video will be in the shop.
It will be in the shop.
Yeah. And maybe then we'll go more into what's been happening. And but we're back for now. I mean, I don't want to keep saying we're back because we did this exact same thing 6 months ago.
Yeah, but
we'll get into it later.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Blue's bike is being built, and it's going to be sick. And I'm not sure when it's going to be put together, but we'll keep you updated. And thanks for watching the videos this whole time. Like, we've been getting a bunch of comments of people just saying, like, no more cool videos. Like, we miss you guys and whatever. And, like, I'm so stoked on that. And I'm happy that we can, like, still provide that with all of our old videos.
Yeah, and, you know, like, once you guys hear the full story, you'll understand why we've been gone. It's been a lot, and we're sorry. But also, at the same time, we had to, like, we were in a pretty extreme situation, so...
It's been hectic, but yeah, I mean, I'm stoked to move forward, and the rest of this year is going to be awesome, and we're going to produce as much content as we can. I already have like a plan figured out for all the content. Feel it.
This is how you have to do it. You can't look.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I zoned all the way out right there.
Little touch-ups. Little touch-ups.
Not bad for my first time though, huh?
Is that what she said?
Every night.
From nothing to dust. To stars to sky. To dust to you.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave you hanging.
Let's talk about it.
We're gonna be very vague.
Very vague. So basically what happened is our previous roommate and shopmate kind of stole from a handful of us and fucked us over quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, this dude stole from us and lied to us, and it put us in a position where we had to all move out of our house, and then we had to get him out of the shop because of obvious reasons. And it just was this really toxic, really stressful environment that we were dealing with for the past however many months.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why we were gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot more to it, but basically we were just in this spot where
mentally I couldn't really do this. Like I could not film.
I mean, we couldn't even be in the shop, really.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
you
like
couldn't be in the shop at all.
No, it was like super toxic and really stressful and really aggro, and it was a lot. And you know, whatever, shit happens living with people. It's kind of like the risk you run. But yeah, long story short, like that shit happened. It's over now. That dude's gone.
We're at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're past it.
We're
now.
in the light, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's done. Now we're just,
Yeah.
you got to get set up at the shop again, because that was a
Yeah,
whole
just
deal.
dealing with repercussions of the whole situation and financial repercussions, especially I'm having to deal with. But
Yep.
you know, it is what it is, and I wish everybody the best of luck. And we're past it now, so we can move forward and get back on the usual grind. So
Yeah.
you'll be seeing more of us.
Yes, you will.
But we're gonna do a little time lapse for you guys of us throwing Blue's bike together. So I hope you stay and enjoy.
Another mock-up video.
Another mock-up video. Money mock-up.
Bigger, greater, larger, infinite. To you. I am eternal.
That's good. There it is. We mocked up another bike.
Hard
Also-
to believe, I know.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe. Also, we didn't make it to Born Free this year, sadly. Clearly. We would have had a Born Free video. But keep watching last year's Born Free video.
I still watch it.
I still
honestly.
watch it all the time.
It took me a long time to be able to watch it.
Really?
Like because we edited it, so we watched it like
yeah.
100 times in a row, basically.
That's true, yeah.
And then like last month, I got all bummed, and I was like, man, I miss filming videos, like whatever. And I watched it, and I was like, that was crazy.
That was a fun trip.
Next year's gonna be psycho.
I'm gonna try and fix my bikes and do some kind of camping trip or something in the next couple months. But we'll see. What? We'll see. Like I said, we'll see. But everybody that went to Born Free, I hope you had a great time. All the bikes look sick.
I hope you didn't.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
We get it, Blue. You're mad. But thanks again. Please like, comment, subscribe. Go read Blue's what is it called?
I don't know.
Blog. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Again.
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 And again.
And again. And again. And again.